In the midst of the harrowing trenches of World War I, where the cries of soldiers mixed with the sounds of artillery fire, a young British soldier named Thomas found himself entrenched in a battle that would forever shape his life. Thomas had enlisted in the army, eager to fight for his country and inspired by tales of heroism. But the reality of war was far grimmer than he had imagined. Day after day, he witnessed the horrors of the battlefield, the devastation, and the loss. The camaraderie among the soldiers was all that kept his spirit from completely shattering. One chilly autumn morning, as the sun barely peeked through the thick fog that blanketed no man's land, Thomas's platoon received orders to launch an offensive against the enemy lines. They were to advance across a barren field, laden with craters and barbed wire, and engage in close combat with the well-fortified German forces. Thomas felt a mix of anticipation and dread as he tightened his grip on his rifle, his heart pounding in his chest. The deafening whistle blew, and the soldiers surged forward, their breath mingling with the cries of fallen comrades echoing in their ears. Amidst the chaos and smoke, Thomas caught sight of a young German soldier, not much older than himself, desperately trying to crawl to safety. Their eyes met for a fleeting moment, and something sparked within Thomas. It was a shared understanding of the madness and futility of war, a glimmer of humanity amidst the sea of violence. Against his better judgment, Thomas momentarily hesitated, his finger loosening on the trigger. But before he could fully process his decision, a hail of bullets rained down upon them, forcing them both to take cover. As the battle raged on, Thomas found himself separated from his unit, lost in the labyrinth of trenches. Fear and uncertainty gripped him, his mind consumed with thoughts of survival and the hope of reuniting with his comrades. But amid the chaos, the face of the young German soldier he had spared haunted his thoughts. Days turned into weeks, and the war continued its relentless assault on both sides. Thomas's body weakened, his spirit waning until he found himself in a desolate trench, battered and scarred. It was there, on the brink of despair, that he heard a familiar voice. To his astonishment, the young German soldier appeared before him, battered and weary like Thomas. They exchanged a tentative nod, realizing that they were both mere pawns in a war that neither truly understood. With a mutual understanding, they decided to put their weapons down and attempt to escape together. Under the cover of darkness, they ventured into no man's land, crawling through the mud, avoiding the booby traps and patrols. Their shared journey became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the bonds that transcend the barriers of war. Finally, after days of perilous travel, they reached the safety of a neutral territory, where they were greeted with a mix of suspicion and relief. Thomas and the young German soldier, whose name was Karl, became unlikely friends, sharing their stories of loss, survival, and the hopes for a better future. Their remarkable tale spread far and wide, becoming a symbol of the humanity that can emerge from the darkest of times. Thomas and Karl, once enemies, now stood as a testament to the power of compassion and understanding, inspiring others to question the futility of war and strive for peace. Their story serves as a reminder that even amidst the most brutal conflicts, there can be room for compassion, forgiveness, and the potential for a brighter tomorrow.